everybody and welcome back to my channel. In the past I have shared some videos that look at different trading robots. This is something a little bit different and this explores the method of automated trading, ideal if you struggle to find the time to trade. Well, I've had a lot of subscribers asking me to test out some more and to share some reviews, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. So stick around if you want to find out some more. We're going to be looking at a trading EA by Sinry Advice, and this is called the Red Horse Robot. Now this particular EA is an automated method of trading and it focuses on trading just one market, and that is gold. So if you want to find out some more information about this bot and if you want to see the results from my test of this bot, stick around, make sure to like and subscribe below, and let's get to it. So as I said before, the Red Horse Robot focuses just on the gold against the dollar pair. It has some different features, including a customizable news filter, a money management and a risk management feature. There are a couple of account licenses that come with this, so if you choose to purchase this bot, you will receive a license for a demo account and a license for a live trading account. So you can always purchase this bot maybe for a month to test it in a demo first for yourself, just to show that it works, to build your confidence before then using it on your live account with real money. It does say here the expected monthly profits are between 5 to 18%. We're going to test that in this video when I share with you what my monthly returns were from using this bot, so make sure you stick around for those results. And it says the max drawdown limit here is 19.7%, so that means that as with trading there's always different phases of the market and sometimes we experience drawdown, and for this bot it's saying that you should not go over 19.7% drawdown in your account at any one time. So the first thing I notice here on their page for this product is high profit margin and low drawdown. That sounds too good to be true, right guys? Let's find out soon. Now there are different packages available for this EA. You can choose to have it for a month, 6 months or 12 months. Naturally, the longer you choose to have, the more discount they give you and overall the cheaper it becomes. So if you decide you want to use this EA and you want to use it for building your account up over a longer period of time, I would recommend going with a 12-month option because it's just going to be cheaper. So it just increases the returns that you have from using this bot by reducing the expenses for it. If you want to check out this information for yourself, or if you want to sign up and have a go, I have included a link below in the description. And what's quite interesting about this bot in particular that sets it apart from others is that it's not a completely fully automated bot, which means there is some measure of human control with this. It says here on their side that Red Horse is not fully automated, and all clients who use this EA are connected to one main trading system, which is controlled by their expert traders. So it means that there's always going to be a real person behind this bot overseeing the progress. And this overall just helps to reduce the risk of this bot and the risk of your account going past that max drawdown level. So what do we need to actually use this bot? Well, you need to have the MetaTrader 4 platform. As I said before, this can be either a demo or a live trading account. If you go with the live trading account, you need to have a minimum of $300 in that account. But ideally, you want to have $1,000 or more, because anything below that is probably going to experience a higher drawdown rate, which might make you twitch a little bit. And as for the leverage, the account leverage needs to be 1 to 500, so you need to choose a broker that allows you to have a large leverage. Another important fact that you need to consider before you have this EA is that you need to have a VPS. If you've not heard of the term before, it is a virtual private server. This is basically where you pay for a company to run a server for you, and you connect to that from your own computer at home. Why would you need this? Well, it means that you can open programs within your VPS and they will remain open even if you turn your personal computer off. I'll show you a demonstration in a moment which might make it a little bit more clear, but it's important to just understand that you need to have a VPS, and that with it will also bring in additional monthly costs to consider. If you want some more information on what VPS to use, personally I use ForexVPS.net and I found them to be a really good company. They were cost effective, they did exactly what I wanted, and more importantly their support was really good and really responsive, because I was a little bit confused at the beginning. It was the first time I'd used a VPS, and they really helped me through the process, helped me to get set up, and they have a brilliant live chat feature. So I definitely recommend ForexVPS. I'll include a link below if you want to get some more information about those. I'm going to load up my VPS with you now and share with you the results that I had of trading this EA for a month. So this is what the VPS looks like. It basically just looks like a normal desktop, but you can see this bar at the top here. This is the VPS. So if I minimize that, that will take me back to my computer. And if I open that back up, this is on a computer that is on a server somewhere else that's always running. So whatever I have open on here will remain open, and that's what's needed for this EA, because it needs to be open in your broker continuously. I guess another way of doing this is if you're happy to just have your computer or laptop permanently on with your broker running, with the EA running, but of course you've got your own things to consider, whether that's actually suitable, if it's good for your computer in the first place. And for the test itself, I decided to test out the Red Horse EA for 1 month, and I decided to create 2 different demo accounts to test this out. I created a $1,000 account and I created a $5,000 account just to compare the results of the two. So let's look first at the results for the $1,000 account. Here I am in MetaTrader 4, and this is basically what the EA looks like. I've only got my chart open for gold dollar, and I've got it set on the 5-minute time frame. And if I jump into account history, I'll just make this a little bit bigger, and you can see all the trades that this EA has taken. So I started testing this bot back on the 11th of July of 2022, starting with $1,000, and here are all the trades that have been taken. It tends to take very small positions, and it tends to just take small profits, but the idea being that they add up over time. Now I was quite interested to see that there weren't too many losing trades here. There's a losing trade there and one there, and the losers do tend to be a little bit bigger than some of the winners, but there are a lot more winning trades than losing trades, which is why over the period of time testing this for 4 weeks, I ended up in profit on that account. So overall, the account made £59.28, which is around about 5.9% profit on the account. Now on their website, it's said to expect profits anywhere between 5 and 18%. And I appreciate that the markets are always moving, and sometimes they are very hot, they can be volatile, and they can provide many opportunities to capitalize on that, and other times they can be a little bit more choppy, maybe ranging, and more difficult to capitalize. And perhaps this is one of those periods of times, because obviously 9% profit is on the lower side of that estimated return, but it is still within the bracket, so it has actually proved to work on the smaller account. But has it worked on the $5,000 account? Let's have a look. So I created a separate demo account for this so that they could work in 2 individual accounts on MT4. As you can see, the balance here is $5,213.30. So once again, in the 4-week period, this has provided a 4.2% return, which is $213. Surprisingly, it's a little bit smaller than the $1,000 account. Don't quite know how that's worked. Maybe there was just a delay in the setup. Maybe the $1,000 account was live just a little bit earlier than this one and took an extra position. I'm not too sure, but the important thing is that it has actually finished in profit as well. Now, although it has made a tiny bit less profit in percentage terms than the $1,000 account, because the account size is larger, it has made a greater currency return. And compared to the cost of the EA, using this account size, you would definitely have made a nice profit on this, considering that all you have done is set it up and just let it run. It's a very interesting way to trade where it is more passive and you are not having to actually actively trade or follow a plan or do anything yourself really, other than run the EA and stay out of the way. So if you are interested in having a go at this for yourself, just to reiterate the steps to you, you obviously would need to purchase the EA, which you can do from Sinry Advice's website, which I'll include a link for below. You also need to purchase a VPS. My recommended one is in the links below. so that it can host your EA unless you are happy just having your computer on permanently with your broker running in the background. You need to have a MetaTrader 4 app open with your broker so that you can host the EA in your account, which is dedicated just to that purpose. You can't actively trade in that account as well. It has to be dedicated just to running that bot. And then of course you need to set up the EA. Now this was quite new to me, I hadn't done it before, and at the time I was easily confused with my baby brain and lack of sleep. But I can say that Sinry Advice were very helpful. I was talking to them through email and they helped me through the whole process. They sent me resources and videos on how to do it, so it was pretty straightforward. I guess it would be interesting to test this for a larger period of time to see what the gains would be like over time if it would produce more than the 5% that it has produced for me this past 4 weeks. Something else that I think is really great that Sinry Advice offer on their website is that if it is not profitable within 14 days, to send them an email and you can apply for a 100% refund. So there is that backup if it doesn't work for you. And if you want to see any more data about the results of this EA, they do have a link to their tests on MyFXBook from their website, so make sure you check that out. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe below. And I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!